Well, hi there. Good morning. Uh, Jerry with Naked Bible Study, and we've been going through the book of Matthew, and we finished chapter 13 last. So we're going to pick up on chapter 14. And I often say the Bible is it's got it has more of a storyline, honestly, than a lot of the movies and things like that of today. And it's pretty wild, really, when you read through it. Some of the stuff you see and read, and this chapter 14 is going to be one of them. So let's just get into it here. Chapter 14, verse 1. At that time, Herod the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Jesus, and said unto his servants, "This is John the Baptist. He is risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works do show forth themselves in him." For Herod had laid hold on John, and bound him, and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. For John said unto him, "It is not lawful for thee to have her." So there was some hanky-panky going on there with the king. And when he went to put him to death, he feared the multitude, because they counted him as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod. I'm guessing she must have been really a good dancer or very pretty, both. I don't know. It doesn't really say, but you can take a good guess. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she, being instructed of her mother, said, "Give me here John Baptist's head in a charger," or container. And the king was sorry. Nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and for them which sat with him at meat or eating, he commanded it to be given her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison, and his head was brought in a charger and given to the damsel, and she brought it to her mother. And his disciples came and took up the body and buried it, and went and told Jesus. When Jesus heard of it, he departed thence by ship into a desert place apart. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion towards them, and he healed their sick. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, "This is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they might go into the villages and buy themselves food." Okay. Sorry, sometimes my mouth just does not want to work. But Jesus said unto them, "They need not depart. Give ye them to eat." And they said unto him, We have here but 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And he said, "Bring them hither to me." And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looked up into heaven, and sorry to be yawning on you. Anyhow, he took the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven, and he blessed and broke and gave the loaves to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat and were filled. And they took up all the fragments that remained, in 12 baskets full. And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children, meaning not counting the women and children. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship, and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spoke unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come out unto thee on the water. He said, Come. And when Peter was come out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth thou art the Son of God. Man, me and my yawning. And when they were gone over, they came into the land of the Gennesarets. And when the men of that place had knowledge of him, they sent out When the men of the place had knowledge of him, they sent out unto all that country round about, and brought unto him all that were diseased, and besought him that they might only touch the hem of his garment, and as many as touched were made perfectly whole. So yeah, all that in one chapter. I'm telling you, it's amazing, the stuff you see and read and hear in the Bible. It's better than any movie you're going to go find. Anyhow, I love you. I hope you liked what you got. I hope this was a blessing to you, and I hope you got something out of this message. A lot of you, maybe if you've gone to maybe Sunday school class as a kid, you heard some of these stories, but you probably didn't hear it in great detail. That's why you want to read the Bible for yourself. It's good stuff. Anyhow, I hope you have a great day, and I know Thanksgiving's coming up. Be safe. Take care.